and Commercial Bank. Go check out all those fan questions. First one we got is from my boy, or our boy, Neelan Mafia. Says if Matt Sims, Nathan Peterman, and Justin Worley had to get a first down after the defense jumped offside and on first down, who would you trust to get the 5 yards in 3 tries?
Say that again. Sorry, I was working on the OBS,
If
stream.
Matt Sims, Nathan Peterman, and Justin Worley had to get a first down after the defense jumped offsides on first down, who would you most trust to get the 5 yards in 3 tries?
Full disclosure, I thankfully don't remember much about the Matt Sims.
I mean, there wasn't
couple
much
starts.
to remember.
Yeah, the couple starts that he had.
Yeah.
But I'm going Justin Worley. I think I think with some more talent, he could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I like Justin Worley.
He almost beat Georgia twice. He did beat South Carolina once. And then he pretty much just got whooped from there on out. But
he did throw.
Games.
He did have a positive touchdown interception. It was 23 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. So.
Oh wow, it's close.
Yeah, I'd probably go Justin Worley too. Now, I don't know. Nathan Peterman had a great last 2 years in college. Now, Jim Chaney was his offensive coordinator his junior year.
Yeah, but I assume they're trying to get first downs for the University of Tennessee. And
yeah,
Nathan Peterman doesn't have a shot in hell of getting a first down for the University of Tennessee.
That's true.
I don't know what his chances are for Pitt, but the University of Tennessee's are 0.
Yeah.
He's got a better chance of breaking his thumb than...
But, dude, so we don't really remember Matt Sims very much, but he keeps making rosters.
I'll say that.
He keeps playing.
But I remember... Was it Matt Sims getting a start at Alabama in 2010? It would have been 2011.
God, I don't know.
It would have been 2011 if it was at Alabama.
I'm sure we got killed.
Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%.
Actually, it's probably one of the games where we took them down to the wire and they beat us last minute.
No. Derek Dooley was coaching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Matt Sims started. I think that might have been his first start. It was against Alabama, maybe. I don't remember.
That's terrible. All those 3 quarterbacks are terrible.
Oh yeah, no, neither.
I mean,
I'm not picking them because I have to, or because I want to. Sorry.
Yeah.
Neil Mafia made me do it.
Peterman threw 5 picks and a half in a game, so definitely not picking him. Definitely going Justin Worley. Next question we got is from Power T Tape. He says, as you rewatch the 98 season, do you think T. Martin might be underrated? As I've watched, I don't think we give him enough credit for how good he actually was as a college quarterback. I agree. I think he's very underrated just because I think of who was before him and who was after him. He just kind of, I don't know. Now, the games we've watched, he struggled. Besides the Houston game, he struggled in. But if he was in a spread style offense, I think it utilizes his skill set a lot better, and he's able to use his legs. Some of the best throws he made in the past couple of games that we've watched was on the run.
Yeah, I mean, T. Martin's obviously a really good quarterback. See, a lot of people think and have thought for the longest time that he was underappreciated and underrated. I just feel like I've always heard about how great he was. So I've just never personally felt that. And you did mention the quarterbacks that kind of came around him, but I feel like anytime you mention a Tennessee quarterback, T. Martin's name's getting thrown up. They're going thrown out. They're always like, all right, Tennessee great quarterbacks. I feel like the one thing you always hear is, well, T. Martin, he won a national championship. I feel like that's quick to throw out. I think people do definitely underappreciate how good of a quarterback he probably could have. Like you said, I mean, it helps rewatching this going, yeah, he probably could have played in a better system. Probably could have thrown the ball more.
Right.
But
because I think somebody did his stats today, and they weren't they weren't that much different than JG this past season.
Yeah, I mean, and again,
but I think he was just a smarter guy, and he made plays when he needed to.
Oh yeah, and I mean, a lot of playing for Tennessee at that time is not turning the ball over. Being smart with the ball.
Yeah.
And
because your defense is going to take care of you.
And your running game. Your running game and defense are going to be fine. yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Underrated, I don't know if it's the right word. Kind of like I was saying about Ray Thompson. I don't know if it's underrated is the right word. Just because, I mean, people talk about Ray Thompson all the time. Like, I don't think underrated is the right word, but it's like, he definitely kind of got lost in the shuffle of that 98 team, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe similar to T. Martin gets lost in the shuffle a little bit of Tennessee quarterbacks.
Not looked at enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Next one is from Cody Conrad. He says, are you guys for or against the idea of having the college football and college basketball seasons played at the same time? Me personally, I think it would be awesome.
See,
now,
if that's played at the same time, I hope they just say no fans so we can just sit at home and watch it.
Yeah, I mean that'd be fine. But yeah, I mean that would. I mean, right now we just want anything. So all that at one time sounds freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, I think it'd be fantastic to be in SEC play for football and basketball.
Yeah,
just have the teams travel together to each other. I don't know.
Take their temperature.
Yeah, take everybody down there together. Have a girls' basketball game before the men's, and then the football team will play.
Also, freshman and JV.
Yeah,
and then
the football team will play have a noon tip off or kickoff. Basketball teams will have 4 p.m. tip off. Women's will have 4 p.m. tip off. Men will have 6. I think you should do all this.
Yeah,
it's doable. Baseball will play the next day.
What if they try to do neutral site stuff? I know they're trying to do the Arizona stuff. So what if they try to go warmer?
I feel like if you're going to have no fans, you might as well go neutral site.
Yeah, I agree with that. Next one is from Neela Mafia again. He says, Pig Howard or Eric Gray, show your work. Neela Mafia, I did some research today.
So I think because he said show your work, I feel like you almost have to go with Pig Howard at this point in time.
I would not.
I mean, but are you banking on what Eric Gray's going to do?
See, I mean, that takes into account. So
that's why I'm saying when he says show your work, I feel like you're almost obligated to take Pig Howard. I didn't look.
I think for what I expect out of Eric Gray, I would take him.
Okay.
Pig Howard. I love Pig Howard.
Which offensive line do we get? Do we get 2014 offensive line or do we get this offensive line? Because that plays into account.
And quarterback also takes into account. Because I mean,
we're pretty much playing the same quarterbacks, and if we're talking about 20.
that's true. But what about your coach and your offensive coordinator?
I mean, I definitely think. Okay, let's just say I guess for the 2020 season, I mean, I'm looking at Pig. I didn't look up Pig Howard's stats. I didn't look those up. But I would know what he did in college, so I'm gonna have to pull it up exactly. But
so in his career, he had around 1,200 yards of total offense, 6 touchdowns. You know, I love Pig, and I think he was probably the best playmaker on that offense at that time, especially 2014, because that was the year Dobbs started in the middle of the season.
Dobbs started in the middle of the season, 13 and 14.
So, okay, 13 was the one we wasted his red shirt, and we probably shouldn't have.
Really? I think we had to both seasons. I think both were due to injury, weren't they?
Yeah, but
13 definitely was.
But something I feel like I remember something like we didn't have to. Like
I don't think
it was just one game or something like that.
I think
because South Carolina was 2013.
Yeah, we won that game. I think it was 13. We put him in against Alabama for the last 2 or 3 drives, and he scored. But I don't think we had to play him against Alabama.
Gotcha.
I don't think maybe Worley did get hurt.
But I think Eric Gray is just a different animal. I mean, he just looks more dynamic. He looks better with the ball in his hand, and I'm not trying to take anything away from Pig Howard, but he was dismissed after his, But I mean, you look at what Eric Gray could do. What about Pig Howard if he played his senior year?
Yeah,
and didn't because he was dismissed.
Right. So, I mean, just going off of, if you look at his best year, and then Eric Gray only has 1 year, so Eric Gray's best year, they're pretty similar. Now, Pig Howard, caught the ball more because they really used him as a slot receiver, not as much of a running back. He did get the ball plenty in his hand.
But Eric Gray wasn't really utilizing the meat of the schedule. It was kind of the beginning and the end. And so he touched the ball in 4 games, he touched the ball 10 times or more. and had 528 yards of total offense. He had 654 of total offense the entire season.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Gray was super important, too, down the stretch where, like, you had some injuries. Mm-hmm. Quarterback play was real iffy. And, I mean, he kind of helped solidify the last few wins that you needed.
Yep.
No, I mean, I think Eric Gray is the easiest choice, but I think you're also banking on a lot of what can he do? Because I think 3/4 of his yard came in 2 games. Eric Gray.
Well, yeah, that Vanderbilt game was.
Yeah.
And then Indiana, I know he was used a lot against BYU as well. But yeah, I counted 4 times he actually touched the ball more than 10 times. And he had 528 yards of total offense in that. So the 246 game against Vanderbilt was about half.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at the game log. I'm pulling up the game log right now for him.
When I looked at that, I'm like, dude, get this man the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean,
what were we doing against, I know he struggled a little bit against Florida and teams like that, but dude, like I said, if you get it to him 10 times, he's going to show out for you. He's going to get right around 100 yards per game.
Yeah, I mean, Vanderbilt, there's a lot of reasons you point to Vanderbilt. I think we threw the ball 10 times that game.
Right.
Like, we were running the ball a ton because of the weather. And then he got hot early, too. So,
couldn't be tackled.
Do what?
He couldn't be tackled.
No, and that was, like, really early on. It wasn't like he came alive in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. He did it really early on in the game, so you were able to rely on him for the entirety of the game, not just the last quarter. Or,
right.
You didn't get to the last quarter, had to start throwing the ball, and then that's when he started doing well. It wasn't like that. Which I don't know what BYU was like, where he almost had 100 yards. But yeah, I mean, the Vanderbilt game was a large portion of his carries, and Pick Howard should be a legend in Tennessee history for beating Georgia in 2013. Like, I mean, that's the suckiest play. And it sucks because I think they got it like that. I know they got it right, but it's like, God, that sucks.
Yeah.
If he does that, I think everybody just for
because
it's where we're at is like Pig Howard.
Because what other play do you, and it's nothing against Pig Howard, it's just times have passed. But what else? What other play do you remember of Pig Howard besides that one?
I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of like the fumbles with Arian Foster. Like, you just don't. You remember the bad and don't remember the good. Yeah, I think both were electric, and I think both were good. Were big keys in winning football games. When they were utilized, but I would have to go Eric Gray.
No, I think Eric Gray's the easiest one. Pig Howard wasn't, and it may have been the team he was on was part of it, maybe, probably, but he wasn't as impactful to Tennessee football as quite as much as Eric Gray was and will be in the future. No, I like Pig Howard though, and I mean,
his name is Pig.
His name is Pig. I mean, first off, what a douche to take 2 great names, Pig and Alton. Alton's a fantastic name, and he got 2 great names. That's just kind of mean him. What other questions we got?
We got one more from Dylan Scott. Said, "What do you think?" Dylan Scott's one of our writers. He said, "What do you think the most likely scenario for football season is? On time with no fans, delayed with only conference play, pushed to winter. Would you be on board if they decide to start on time with no fans?" I mean, I think the sooner the better. I think for everybody. But if I'm going no fans or fans, I'd rather it be pushed back and fans than start on time with no fans. That's just me. But if both are going to be no fans, yeah, I'd rather be sooner.
Right. I mean, I'd rather be at the games. I just don't think it's possible. So I'm just like, just start it. Like,
yeah.
But I also don't think it's even. That's right. Like,
I'm with you too.
I mean, everybody wants to be at the games. I think everybody's going to answer fans.
And it's just really it's just like college football, like NFL. I could care less because I'm not going to go to those games anyway.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough question just because I think everybody chooses fans, but it's like I just don't think it's possible. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, I'll be surprised if we're ready to be packing 30,000 people into a small arena or stadium in the next year. I don't know if that's pessimistic, but
we'll see.
It doesn't look like. I don't know, and it's probably not a good idea right now. I don't know if I'd want to go to the games.
If there was a chance that you could get it or spread it, I guess. If we didn't have,
yeah. I mean,
like, my thing is like,
I guess I have to go get the stupid vaccine when it comes.
At what point, like, does everybody have to get the vaccine for everything to start being open? I just don't know what it looks like. Like, at what point is it safe to go?
If they ask everyone to get the vaccine because they believe that it would be right, then I'll be like full blown conspiracy, like tinfoil hat. But I mean, that's the thing about something like, I'm sure I just don't do enough research. I wonder what other viruses like COVID-19, if there are other ones that I could be carrying every day that I haven't gotten a vaccine for or whatever, that could attack people who are susceptible to disease, and we could be carrying without knowing, and it doesn't have a high, death rate, doesn't have, whatever factors in with COVID-19. But yeah, I don't know, because I mean, you have to ask that question. It's like, well, if you don't get the vaccine and it is what it is, but you go to like sporting events, or you go to anywhere like that, and you open yourself up to it, like, then you got to be careful about going around grandparents or going around someone who is with an autoimmune. I mean, things like that. So I don't know. It's definitely going to be an interesting way to see how all this is dealt with in the next year.
Right.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be stuff to think about. Because I mean, I haven't gotten my flu shot since I worked at school. So, well, obviously,
you want to feel better.
You've never gotten one?
No, I said, do you want to feel better?
Oh.
I have some news for you. If you want to feel better.
Yeah.
Kentucky is going to lose all 5 starters.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. And they're 6-man too.
Hate that.
Yeah.
For them.
Guess we'll find out how good of a recruiter and coach Cal really is, huh?
Yeah, I think they have the number 1 recruiting class coming in.
Right.
But still.
But then they have like 2 walk-ons behind them.
So yeah, it's just another team Tennessee can beat, so not worried.
Right.
I'm very confident. If we can beat them with the team we had last year, we can beat them.
That's what's really frustrating. We're always going to beat them once.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. Then you go get spanked by 30 at home. It wasn't 30. I don't remember what the score was. But it was embarrassing. Mm-hmm. It wasn't fun to be around.
Yeah.
That's the point. Yeah. No more questions? Any on YouTube or Twitter? Feel free to drop them.
We have to go another?
Yeah, sorry. The stream went out. But it was another stream.
Okay.
So it's back up.
Gotcha.
We're back on.
That's all I got. I guess we can go into segments. We didn't really do a Jumbotron, but we can get into stupidity, I guess.
Yeah.
Stupidity. My first one is, I forget what show this is, but it's something in the mornings, and I think it's like WNML, I'm pretty sure, but it said the most amazing football games, and I think this is Vince who read this off, but it says October 1st, 2016, number Tennessee 34, or number 11 Tennessee 34, number 25 Georgia 31. And then he said November 3rd, 2012, Tennessee 55, Troy 48.
I was at that game.
I was too.
It was terrible.
Yeah. And then he said October 8th, 2016, number 8 Texas A&M 45, number 9 Tennessee 38. My thought was like, really, Troy? Your all-time list, you have that? Ugh.
What about UAB in 2010? We went to overtime.
Yeah, it was a great
that
game.
on the list.
Great. What about Appalachian State a couple years ago?
We went on a fumble.
Yeah. Oh, that was dumb.
Good Lord. What was the last one? Sorry.
The Texas A&M.
A&M game?
Yeah.
But, it's even hard for me to put, greatest, losses as my greatest game.
We lost.
In the end, how much time did I really, I had a great time at A&M, but in the end, how much fun I really had.
Yeah,
I'd much rather us win.
Right.
So, Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know. Stupidity. This isn't stupidity yet, but I'll mention this. State of Tennessee has approved gambling. So applications for sports books are happening this week. So when sports are back, you'll be able to bet on them in the state of Tennessee.
Hey,
maybe we'll get some esports going soon.
We should. We should get on Twitch with our terrible games we had last night on Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I am gonna buy. I'm gonna try to buy NCAA this week because I got that PS3.
Oh, nice. How much was your PS3?
I think I bought it for $100. I bought this like a year ago.
Oh,
I bought it for Rock Band. So
gotcha.
Yep.
My next one is 247 Sports.
Of course.
Tweeted out an article that says De'Aaron King could be poised to make Joe Burrow type leap at Miami.
Who that?
De'Aaron King, the transfer from Houston. Joe Burrow type leap.
Yeah.
So we're going to compare De'Aaron King for basically sitting out at Houston for a season so he could transfer without having to sit out a year, and say he's going to be Joe Burrow when Joe Burrow had one of the greatest college football seasons of all time. Come on. At Miami?
Right.
Like, look at the team that LSU had. Look at Miami.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same.
But
it's not even
they got blanked in the college or in their bowl game by somebody. It was like some no-name team. I don't remember which one it was. But
Miami sucks is the point.
Yeah.
That's the point.
FIU. They lost to FIU.
That's great.
14-0. Not only did you lose the Independence Bowl to FIU, you got shut out. But yeah, De'Aaron King's going to make a Joe Burrow leap. Oh my God. So dumb. You got any more?
I haven't had one yet. I'm looking on Wes Rucker's Twitter right now because I figured I'd find one here soon.
I'll go one more. Kyle Larson. Okay, so our NASCAR drivers just going to stop.
What an idiot. We're back, though.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. If you're hopping back on the stream right now, I've had to do some software updates today, and apparently they just suck. So it's good to know.
So, yeah, Kyle Larson dropped the N-word on a virtual race. Like, he has a headset on. Like, did he not think no one could hear him? And why are you saying that?
Right.
Oh, my God.
No, they did.
You could use like any other word, but do not use that word.
I mean, I don't know if he's like had a sponsorship dropped or got been dropped off his team yet.
His team fired him.
They did fire him.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew he'd been fired from like the virtual.
And he lost like all of his sponsors too.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. He's like, not only has he done virtual racing, he has done racing.
Yeah.
What did Bubba Wallace do? Didn't
he rage quit and
yeah, that's right.
Got mad. Do that. If you're that mad, just do that. Don't.
Right. They got onto him for rage quitting though, right?
Yeah, he lost a sponsor. He didn't get fired, but lost a sponsor.
First off, rage quitting is part of esports. So if you can't accept it, don't be a sponsor. Like that's part of esports. That's one of the best parts of playing games online.
Right. It's the restart button. That's the greatest button in all of games.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you watched anything besides? I know you've been watching Last Kingdom, right, on Netflix.
I just finished Love Is Blind last night.
Oh gosh.
It's got like the Bachelor type
I know what
drama.
It is. I've heard.
It's kind of weird. It's not that great, but
is that a Netflix original?
Yeah.
So did you start watching The Bachelor Monday night?
No.
No, isn't there a Bachelor on TV now?
Is it The Bachelorette?
Maybe. I don't know. You're not as into that.
Nah. I don't know. I'll probably watch it, but I haven't yet.
I heard there was
I do know Luke Combs is doing I think he's doing a concert on his Facebook Live tonight. So
interesting.
It's going to be cool.
You follow him on TikTok?
Probably check that out. Do I follow him on TikTok? I don't have a TikTok.
You need to get TikTok. He posts on TikTok like 8 times a day.
can't, dude.
Wow.
That's all I'll be on. I got stuff to do. Like play Fortnite.
You should delete it and add it back every day.
Raven, she stays up to 4 o'clock and watches it. I cannot stay up past midnight.
It's not that good. It's good. There's also way too many young people on there.
Gotcha.
Like
a lot of stupid videos.
No. Inappropriate. Inappropriate videos. Well, guys, that's all I got for you.
I have one
week.
more.
Oh,
actually,
one more?
Barstool Bama says if Go Vols was a person, and it's our boy from Tiger King. What's his name? John?
Maybe. I don't remember
John
his name.
Daly? Is that right?
John Daly? No, that's not his name.
That's not it. Who's John Daly?
That's a golfer.
Oh. Yeah, they said Go Vols.
They said Go Vols?
It says if Go Vols was a person. I'm like, really? An Alabama account is going to
yeah, I know, right?
say that? What is his name?
I don't remember. Oh my gosh.
I thought it's something similar to that.
I don't remember all those dudes. I haven't watched a new episode yet. You watched it?
Is it John Oliver? Is that right?
No.
John Finley. Not John Daly. John Finley.
Finley.
Yep.
Interesting. Oh, dude, that's such wild. I'm gonna go watch that. So I guess he doesn't have COVID-19. We haven't heard any more about that.
Wait, that was a thing?
Someone that was a rumor, and I had read an article that he was at a prison in Florida. Is that where he's at? Where's he at? Or no, that's where Carroll's located.
Oklahoma?
Maybe. I don't know. He's in prison somewhere, and the prison had inmate test positive or something like that.
Oh.
But he was he's in isolation, so something like that.
Yeah, wasn't he act like he was dying or something?
So. But I don't think he has the Rona, the big Rona.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of character for him to say he has it just to get publicity.
He's probably already made a music video about it. Yeah. In prison somehow. He's amazing in terms of pumping out content. It's incredible. I mean, hats off to him.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, thank y'all for listening. Make sure you tune in Sunday. We're talking the Georgia game.
Yeah.
The Vols travel to Sanford Stadium. Trimming the hedges.
Trimming the hedges. We also got our winner is Jamil Stevens. Congrats. So
Congrats, Jamil.
Go email Bobby C at volunteerroadshow.com or Billy Ratliff at volunteerroadshow.com to claim your prize within a week. And that's a $25 gift card to Hound Dogs. We'll give away another one next time.
Yep. Make sure you make that account on volunteerroadshow.com so you are eligible for that.
Bring sports back, please.
Bring sports back now.
We're bringing the boat in, and we out.